Hi, Saseni, and welcome back to Beth Mudhoni channel. I hope you're doing fine. We are doing great. And you know what? The content is there. You know what we are doing at the moment. Okay, the AUPAIR interview. AUPAIR interview. You know why I decided to do this interview, video? It's because right now it have turned another way. Most of the au pairs are coming in Germany. Why? Because we need you people. And second, au pair are getting families. Of course, families have accommodation. And that is our main problem at the moment, that most of the companies, we are not having accommodation. The main reason is, I told you guys, when you do your volunteer job, most likely at the moment, I think like most of the volunteers that I know, they are staying in their company. After the volunteer job, they are getting a contract that they should stay there and do their house building. House building, it's college for those who are new here. So now, the most of the people that I have right now, they are au pairs. And not only au pairs, au pair you can get with any grade. I mean, the German language level, A1, A2, mostly at some time it was A2. Most of them wanted A2. But right now they have seen, oh God, there are so many people who are having B1. And so we also want an au pair who can speak some German. So they are going for the good product. And good product is someone whom they can communicate, of course, with the kids. Right now we have problem that the kids are not staying much at school. They are most of the time at home, that somebody can understand them, that somebody can help them with their homework. And there was a video I did about how to do your interview, or how you should wear, how you should do your au pair profile. I know that you already know that. If you don't know, just go for the video that we already did on how to dress, how to express yourself. And let us go direct to the video today, and the au pair interview. By this I mean in your own country. This is the visa interview. One, the most, the let us start from. I wrote quite a lot of them. I don't want to forget anything. And so the first thing that you do is that, or what my advice to you people is that after you finish your O level, uh, do the German language and apply for the au pair. That is the best time. Even for a FSJ volunteer job, that is the best time, because no one will ask you about the history, a small history about you. Like those people who have stayed for some years at home, they're asking, what are you doing at home? Here, nobody is asking you. The first 6 months, let me say 6 to 9 months or 1 year, and you got your German certificate. Now it's the right time to apply for your au pair. By this, I mean, after some months, when you get your certificate, you can just say, okay, I was doing my German lessons. You see? So you don't have to say, oh, I did this college, and you have to show which college was that, what did you do, and so on and so forth. Now it's out. So you go to the embassy, and the first thing you do is introducing yourself. I'm quite sure that the all German embassy, when you enter in the interview room, the first thing they don't want to do it in a hectic. Firstly, they let you calm down, because they know already you are aufgeregt, you are just fearing. So They just want to remove the fear in you. The first thing they tell you is, or they even don't tell you anything. They ask you, how was your journey? Did you find us well? Which means of communication did you use to come here? Was it complicated? Just to let you calm down. And then the next thing they will tell you after seeing, okay, right now you are engaged to the talks, they ask you, they tell you to introduce yourself. Of course, to introduce yourself is to say your name, how old, and this everything in German. Don't forget this in German, and some of you will excuse you to use some English, but this is not good for you. So try as much as possible to use the German language. Of course, I know of places that I used the English language, but I tried my level best until this person told me, can you tell me what you want to tell me in English? So I didn't do it just like that. I waited until he said, you can use the language, but I beg you to use the German language. That's why it's you have to do some exercises with the mirror, as I told you. They will ask you the place you were born. They will ask you about your family. How where do you live? With whom? What is the career of your parents? Do you have other sisters and brother? How old are you? Which number are you in your family? By this, they want to get a lot of German from you because they know, of course, when they ask, those are just minor questions that everybody knows. I'm the third one in my family, but they want to see that you can understand them and you can try to express yourself, to talk about yourself. And so after the introduction part, they will go direct to the other question. Let me go according to how I have written them, because that is the most of the way they usually put them. The other question they ask is, why do you want to become au pair? This one is obvious. And to this question, you have to know, okay, right now I'm from, let me say, secondary school. I just don't know. I'm not sure what I want to become. I just want to get a little bit of, I want to know myself a little bit. I want to be sure of what I want to do, because for them here, it's like normal. Au pair volunteer jobs are done by those people who, that's why it's limited which age they have to be, because it's done for those who usually do it. It's just not like that. These programs were introduced to let the children or the student know after my secondary school or whichever level they were. What do I want? This is a near to exchange and to know yourself. So it's you can just say, I just want to know what I want, because I'm not sure. You can search like two career and say, I want to become this one or this one. And I don't want to try something. I just want to decide on one thing and do it. And at the moment, I have not decided. So that's why I just want to give myself like 1 year, 1.5 years, and know myself better so that I can decide on what I want to do. Talk about, I just want to be a journalist, and not only a journalist, I want to be somebody who can speak the language, or a tour guide who can speak the German language. And you can just say, I just want to learn German culture and the language. So it's a lot of things that you have to know first you have to know the German language, the how we, the German people, live, so that you can decide, okay, you want to go to Germany. Another question they ask, why Germany? Because there are other countries that they offer au pair. Au pair is not only in Germany, it's like so many countries in all neighboring countries here. They have the au pair, like Norway, Holland, Poland, all of these countries, they surround Germany. So they ask so much about this. Why in Germany? Talk about the things that you know about Germany. One, their culture. Talk a little bit, find a little bit of the German people. Say how you see how direct they are, how they deal with the corruption way, how they deal with when they are working, they are doing when I'm going to work, I know I'm at work and I don't want to be bothered. Talk about how they talk direct. When they say no, it's really no. It's not a joke that they are saying no for the sake of, we people, we usually say, oh no, I don't want. But sometimes let me try it. For them, no is a no. Yes is a yes. So talk about things that you know about German people. Go Google, learn about German people. Who are they? And then this question will not be hard for you. Another thing that you should talk is they have to travel. Say, I just want to see other countries. Why Germany? I really can't tell why really Germany, but in Europe, I have talk about good things about Germany. Say that I have seen in the whole of Europe, Germany have this and this. Talk about the machine, yeah. Talk about the things that they produce, because they are very proud of the things that they produce. Talk about their food. Talk about their drinks. Like in Germany, it's known for the beer. Talk about the Oktoberfest, like the fest that we have, their main fest. Talk about the culture that they know. Like, for example, the German people who are real German, they have like from Monday to Friday, they have planned their recipe. So they know on Monday we are cooking this. On Tuesday, like on Friday, most of the German people, they eat fish, and for them it is part of their culture. Talk about how in what they believe. Like 90% or 95% of the German people, they are Catholic. Talk about how they don't believe in God, and some things you want to experience them yourself. Yeah, let us leave that at that. So they will ask you why do you choose to go to Germany? And you have quite a lot of ideas. Talk about the companies that you know they are in Germany, like Bosch, like Siemens in German. Talk about such things. Talk about their cars, Audi, um, VW. Is it so in English? VW, the cars themselves. Talk about such things. Talk about something that this person thinks, oh, this person is really in need of knowing more about German, not more of coming in Germany. So another thing is, how did you come to know that there is au pair? Yeah, most of you people, these questions, they are like obvious. If you don't get some of them, then the others you will get. So they are questions that I know you will get them. talk about the au pair program. You got them from internet, from Facebook, from au pair Betroid. I mean all the websites that you know about au pair. Talk about I heard from people, or I heard from somebody, a neighbor who was running a German language. Talk about such things. So another question is, how long now you know about the program, and they will come to ask you about the host family. They will ask you their names. Who are they? How old are they? How many children do they have? How old are the children? Which classes are they in? What are their hobbies? Very important, because you're coming mostly because you are going to spend most of the time with the kids. So it's very important that you know about the kids. Know about your host family, their age, their profession. Yeah, talk about they will also ask you, how long do you know them? Say, I know them like a month. Don't talk to say about, there's those host families that are getting you in 2 weeks because they are in need of you. Talk about, I know them at least for this quite mostly a month, because there is this paperwork. The paperwork, they have to send them from here to where you are, so it will take some time. So 4 weeks, say at least 4 weeks, you know each other. And how do you relate with each other? Which language do you use? Don't say you use English, even though you do use, say, 95% German and a little bit English, although they know, but you usually use a German language. Just say, I also communicate with the kids. We have started building a little bit of confidence. Is it a confidence or just a relationship between you and the kids? Say, like, every 3 days they calls me, we Skype, we WhatsApp. Talk about such things. Another thing they will ask you about the family is, where are they? Is it in a city or in a village? Yeah. So if it's in a town, which town? Yeah. If it's in a village, which village? It's very important that they know that you led this contract, because in your contract, it's written all about this family. Another thing that you should know is that how do you, I mean, how do you feel about this family? It could be somebody asks, do you see as if you can come what is it called? Do, do you feel that this is the right family to have? Do you feel like you can stay with them for a good year? So such things, they are minor things, but they are very important when it comes to where you are going. They will also ask, where do they live? In an apartment or in a house? If it's in an apartment, how many rooms do they have? Do you have your own room? Yeah. So they need to know that you read the contract. All of that will be in the contract. So we talked about how many are they, how many people are in the family, where do they live, village or town, how many rooms, how many children, age of the children, that is also important, profession of the host family, their age, their hobbies. This is very important. Talk about, I love to go there because the children, like the second born, like swimming. I also like swimming, so I find we will have a good time together. Talk about the firstborn like dancing. I also like dancing, so you just find literal things that can make this person see, oh, this person is just thinking about family, not thinking about getting to Germany. So the level of education, that one we talked, O level is the best after secondary school. But if at all you have gone further, just talk about your education, because you will say, oh, I have, or you are just you have a good age and you want to do au pair, and you say, oh, I have learned I am a nurse, and I just want to go to do au pair. It don't sound like serious. You want to exchange your culture, waste a good 1 year, and you are already a nurse. And when you come here, au pair, they don't pay. They call it pocket money, 260, and they like at the moment it's 280, and some give more. And most of them take about 300 euros, and you are a nurse, so you have to know what you really want. Not that you are somebody there and you want to be nothing here when you come here. So you have to be very keen and know what you are doing. Volunteer jobs, when it comes to you have a professional, we already know that you would be having a profession. You're coming to see or learn more. So, but for au pair, you have to be careful and know who you are. The other thing is, what will you do after au pair? This one is an obvious question. Say, after au pair, I want to go back home and do 1, 2, 3, whatever you intend to do. And when you talk about from au pair, search for something that relates to kids, to social work, to do something that relates to working with people. Say I want to come, and by the way, it's also a good idea if you can apply for a college that you can use a letter, you can attach your letter for when applying this visa, a letter that is saying next year in you have given yourself 1.5 year, you will join the college for this purpose. So it's also good that you have something. When they ask you, what will you do after au pair? After au pair, I have already planned myself. You know what? Here in Kenya, I have searched for a college because I don't want to come and I don't know where to start or what to do. I want to go to this college after I come from Germany. You know yourself, maybe you will go back or not go back, but this one makes them feel like this person have no intention to stay in Germany. The other question is, do you know somebody in Germany? Just say, no, I know nobody. I don't know anybody. And if you have to say you know somebody, talk about your neighbors. Talk about your classmate who came with for au pair. Talk about, tell them, oh, the only person that I know is a girl who went for au pair. She's the one who made me know that there was au pair. And this person is like, I think she's almost 3 months there in Germany, but we don't have contact. Since she went, we don't have contact. So this person knows, okay, they are the au pair. Furthermore, you are given permission to au pair to meet au pair. So they would see anything there. But don't talk, I know about a neighbor, she's married there, she have children. Don't talk about such things, or somebody who is studying there. It's not, leave it at that. Just talk about, I have been in internet, I have seen this in Facebook, people posting about au pairs and so on and so forth, and full stop. You don't have to say another thing about kids. Don't say that you have any kid. As au pair, just put your mouth. You know you have kids. They are your kids, but for now you have to say, no, I don't have kids, without any question mark, because nobody wants you at your age to leave your children. Nobody intend you to. This culture exchange is only for those people who are not parent, for young people. So there is no talking about somebody. I have a kid, stay with my mother for what? So you will stay there and take care of your kid. What would you do if you don't get your visa? This one is also a question that they ask. Talk about, just feel like, just talk. Tell them, I don't think that I will not get the visa. I'm very optimistic. Ich bin optimistisch. So you feel that you will get this visa, and you don't see the reason of not getting this visa. Nowhere you should say, oh, I feel that I will fail my exams. No, when you ask a German person, oh, will you be able to cope with this job that I have given you? They say yes. And the next thing they do, they work on that. So don't say that yes, when I don't get the visa, I will go home and start. Yeah, say, I tell them at first, I don't think I will fail, or I won't get the visa. I'm very, no, I'm seeing myself already in Germany. But in case it happens, there is no otherwise. I have to go, I have to know what made me not get the visa, and then I will work on that, because I really want to go in Germany. Then I will apply for the visa again. Let's make the video not so long. And I think you have everything for au pair interview. This one is in your embassies. Yeah. So they got everything from you, and the next thing they want to hear from you is, do you know what you brought them? Because like the contract, they already have it. Did you read it well? Do you know what is expecting you in Germany? So this one is very important, and let's meet in the next video. So until next video, please don't forget to subscribe, share, comment. For those who have done their interview, please, I beg you, when I have not mentioned something, can you comment down there? Because if you really don't help these people who have not gone there, you're benefiting in no way. So just comment there and just tell us about how your interview was. So until the next video, bye.